welcome back to Dirt 5 Energy DLC. If you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, a like on the episodes does help, and ring the bell to not miss an upload. Today, we're going to start with Light The Tyres at Roosevelt Bridge Reverse, New York for an icebreaker event. Soldierboy is up for this one, and he is going to be driving the Zenden Cup of the RX Rallycross class. Now, you may see from the title of this episode, it's a very special one, but we'll get onto that in a later race. Let's see how we get on with Light The Tyres first. Now, this is an icebreaker. We have a very good history of icebreakers. We've done pretty well in them, no matter the car we've been given, even when Wolverine picks the car for us. Can we do the same this time in the Zenden Cup, a brand new car we've not used before? And off to a decent start. The acceleration wasn't too bad, but not the best we've had on ice. Up to 8th place, Soldierboy is trying to get himself through the pack as quickly as possible. 5th place now, following the 4 cars ahead of him. Up the inside, takes 2 positions, that lovely move up the inside there, in the 3rd place. Left-hander, taking it nicely, right-hander up the inside, trying to get past 2nd, but can't quite make the move stick, as he gets tagged from behind there, causing the back end to go out a little bit. Another left-hander up the inside again of 2nd place and forcing his way through, getting the elbows out as much as possible, hitting the barrier, as he was forced into the barrier there. But rounding the last corner, we're going to finish the first lap of 3 in 2nd place. A massive mistake though, after crossing the line. We give up 2nd place again, but we're going to go up the inside. Can we make it stick? Not quite enough there. Trying to get the elbows out as much as possible. Still 3rd place, but up the inside for the next. And we are going to take 2nd place back once more. Now we need to hold on to it as long as possible and chase down 1st place. They are slightly getting away from us. They're not really... We're not catching them, which is surprising on ice. We've been pretty good on ice so far. Going a bit deep into the corner there, which is probably where we're making the mistakes on this lap. And we are coming around the last corner for the end of lap 2 to start the final lap. And we are 1.7 seconds behind 1st place. I don't think it's doable. I don't think we can catch them, but we never give up. We'll just keep going and see what we can do. Left-handed, okay, not too bad. We can see this 3rd place car isn't far behind us, so any mistake from us is going to let them in the fight for 2nd. Right-hander, again, we're not really closing that gap, not as much as I would have liked by now. Well, we have closed it. The gap is down to 1.3 seconds. We've gained 4 tenths. Can we gain any more though? It's so close into the lap, I don't think they're going to do much more. Right-hander here, as we're going to cross the line. It's a race for the line between 2, and we're just going to lose out on 2nd place. Lose out on 1st, sorry. And finish with 2nd place there in the Zenden Cup. I would say the Zenden Cup was probably a poor choice of car. I think we did the best we could with it. We were just short of beating the other car on the line. He went deep into the last corner. I think that's what gave us a run for the line. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. And 2nd place to start this episode. Not the end of the world. We don't mind. 2nd place is still a decent finish. And it is still 2 stamps. So that's enough for us. We're not trying to win every race. We don't need to anymore. We're just trying to finish the DLC and achieve the Platinum Trophy along the way. Confirmation of the money being recouped for the cost of the car. I think it was 160,000 for the Zenden Cup, which is quite a lot of money to recoup. Wolverine keeps telling me to stop buying new cars. So next up is Overdrive at Cape Town Stadium, Gymkhana D for Gymkhana event. Wolverine's in the car for this one. He's going to be driving the Porsche 911 RGT of the Rally GT class. Now, no commentary for this one, as it's a Gymkhana. And one quick note, we are going to change sponsor because we maxed the last one, so sponsor has now changed. But let's see how Wolverine gets on with the Gymkhana. So not a bad Gymkhana from Wolverine there. The car he picked was probably quite suited to it. He got one stamp, 4,757 points. Or was it 37 points? But it's enough. And with that, we have achieved max level Superstardom trophy. Achieved, reached level 50, become a superstar. That is the penultimate trophy needed for the platinum. That is done. We're going to finish the episode with Shenanigans at Merrick Butte, Arizona for Stampede event. Soldierboy's back in the car and he's driving the Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport Baja concept of the X-Cross Ray Class. That's a big long sentence for the name of a car, admittedly. Bit of snow on the ground. But back to what Wolverine's just achieved. We've achieved level 50. So there is only one trophy remaining now before we have the platinum in Dirt 5. And that is to drive 1,000 miles. We're a little way off. So far, we have driven about 650. I'm hoping with all the DLCs, we may get close to it, if not achieve it. But I may need to go back and just redo a few races just to get us over the line. But we'll see what happens nearer the time when we get to that. But at the minute, we're just going to play through the DLCs as we plan to. And then from there, we'll decide how we're going to achieve this final trophy before platinum. Hopefully, and do it naturally. But back to the race in hand, we got off to a decent start, up to 4th place already. This car we've used a few times, it's not a new car for us. It has been a decent car for us in the past. You can see the aerodynamics designed on the outer shell of the car as well. So hopefully suited to this. Traction isn't too bad on the snow. It's not been too bad so far in this race. And we're now in 3rd place, trying to chase down the cars in 1st and 2nd. They are getting away a little bit. We're struggling to keep up with them in some of the straights, which is a bit of a worry. Round the corners we're pretty strong. It is more the straights that are the issue. Have we got the choice of car wrong here? I'm not too sure. I'm happy with our choice. I think we made a decent choice of car. But at the minute, we're not really catching as much as I would have liked to. But round the corner here, just missing the stone on the edge there, luckily. Very close to making a really bad hash of that corner. We're going to cross the line for the end of lap 1. We're in 3rd place, but 4th is very close to us. 1.3 seconds away from the lead at this point. Deep into the corner there, that's going to cost us a few temps. Left-hander trying to take it as nicely as possible. Trying to make up the time in the corners where we can, as we know we can't compete on the straights. Trying to get the elbows out into the next corner. Not quite making it work, but we have caught up to the top 2 cars. We are now competing for the win, if we can hold this together, that is. Through the little gap there, and we're still going. 3rd place as it stands, going over the jump, taking a different line to the other 2 cars, just trying to make sure we don't hit them, but mistake by us, catching the barrier on the outside there has cost us massively. Trying to keep away from the other cars, I didn't want to catch them accidentally, slow ourselves down, but in doing so, we've dropped ourselves down to 5th place after a major accident after the jump. Nothing we could do, the jump line was set, we couldn't move in the air really, and unfortunately, it's just one of those unfortunate accidents that I just couldn't avoid at that moment. Which is a bit frustrating, as we were really battling for the lead. We've got ourselves back in the 4th though, but we want a podium at least. Although 50's coming back at us here, and we're going to momentarily lose position, and then get it back on the straight. Right-hander, we need to catch for. I want a podium. We're in a podium position for so long, I'm not losing it just on that one mistake. The right-hander coming up, this is where we've got to make our time back in all the corners. Handling pretty good there. And we're going to come to the line for the end of the 2nd lap, start of the 3rd. And we're going to start the last lap in 4th place. Now, we have a bit of time to make up here. We're about 3 seconds behind the car ahead. That's quite a bit of time, and he's on the tail of 1st and 2nd. Can we get this back? Can we bring them back to us? That's the question. You can see we're catching. I think we've done pretty well so far to catch back up. Taking a few risks on the corners, trying to take a bit more speed where we can. We're a little bit wary of the jump opening up. That's the concern at this point. And with any kind of racing, you can't be hesitant. You've got to go for it. We've made one major error on a jump. I don't want to repeat that. But a lovely overtake in the air there. Takes us back into the podium position. We're going to lose it a little bit and hit the rocks there as we're forced into it on the inside. We're momentarily back in the podium, but then lost it again. This is the jump that messed us up last time. Is it this one? No, it's not. Avoid else the jump that messes us up. It's not. Right-hander here, though, we're catching back up. I think we are going to be hitting the jump pretty soon. Getting caught up on the barrier there, that's going to cost us a few seconds or a few attempts at least. We're up the inside of 3rd place now. Can we hold this round the right-hander? We can. This is the jump that messed us up. This time we're going to play it safe. Follow the cars to a degree, but not as fast to the right this time. And landed nicely. Trying to get up the inside, trying to miss the rocks at the same time. It's going to be a run for the line. We're in 3rd place. Can we hold this from 4th? 4th will be going back at us. think we're going to do it. We're going to finish the race in third place. A brilliant fight back from a major mistake on landing off a jump for us. I think we did a good job to come back there, and we weren't far off the lead. But I think after the mistake, we've got to be happy with the podium. So third place, and at least a guaranteed a stamp, which is what we need to carry on. It means we don't have to redo the race at least. There's confirmation, 2 stamps in fact for third place. I'm happy with that. So episode in total, we've not done brilliantly. Admit it, we haven't. But even though we've had a few podium positions, the main thing we've done today is a Superstardom trophy. Reach level 50, become a superstar. That's what we were trying to achieve. That's what we've done. So now any XP doesn't matter because we can't go any higher than 50. That is the max level. A few unlocks coming up, stickers and stuff we don't really look at, to be fair. And yeah, not a brilliant set of 3, but in the next episode we'll be looking at the main events of Energy DLC. We're already at that point. So if you have enjoyed this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episode does help as well. Ring the bell and check out the scheduled video every Sunday 1 PM GMT as well. But that is it for today. We'll be back next episode for the Energy DLC main events. Thank you all for watching.